Today on the web, reactions to the trial in Iraq of Tareq Aziz, Saddam Hussein's deputy prime minister. The disappearance of a Brazilian priest suspended by thousands of balloons treated with humour. And the day's pick of the best. The trial of Tareq Aziz, Saddam Hussein's deputy prime minister, has begun in Iraq. He is accused of being involved in the execution of 42 merchants in 1992. Opinions on the web are mixed. On the website Trial Watch, you can follow the evolution of his trial in detail as well as gather a lot of information about him. This blogger thinks that Tareq Aziz must pay for his involvement with the Ba'athist regime and that he should get life imprisonment and not the death penalty. Gilles Meunier, Secretary General of the French-Iraq Friendship Organization, refutes this point of view. He calls for the release of Aziz, stating that the trial is illegal and his defense cannot be assured as his lawyer is a refugee in Jordan. And finally, many videos are being circulated by supporters of the former Prime Minister. Here, Aziz explains how, in his opinion, Iraqi religious communities lived in peace together before the American invasion. As tragic as it is, the disappearance of a Brazilian priest who flew away over the Atlantic, tied to 1,000 balloons, has provoked a huge number of comical reactions on the local blogosphere. One web user has rewritten this false news release in which Osama bin Laden claims responsibility for the murder of the priest who wanted to raise funds to build a new chapel. This web user has played around with cinema posters. In them we see apparitions of his strange harnessing. The cinematic theme has also inspired this digital creator, who imagines in this video that Father Adelia Decali is a hero in Star Wars. This blogger has a more romantic version of the reason for the priest's disappearance, and he believes that he has quite simply left to go around the world in 80 days. Nearly 20 years after the fall of the Eastern Bloc, it is still possible to consult internet addresses which end in SU for Soviet Union. There are a number of sites which are kept going by those nostalgic for the communist era, sites like KGB.su or even Stalin.su. The number of registrations of sites SU have even increased by 45% in 1 year. After 4 months' imprisonment in Saudi Arabia, the blogger Fouad has been released. He was jailed without any form of trial after having denounced the corruption in Saudi Arabia and called for political reform within the absolutist monarchy.